Have you ever noticed certain numbers appearing in your life repeatedly, on a clock, a receipt, a street sign, or even in your dreams? Have you ever paused to wonder if these numbers hold a deeper meaning, if they are guiding you towards something greater? Could it be that the universe is trying to send you a message, nudging you toward a particular path, offering insight or reassurance at just the right moment? In many spiritual traditions, numbers are seen as more than mere mathematical symbols. They are believed to carry vibrations, frequencies that influence our thoughts, emotions, and experiences in ways we may not even realize. In Buddhism, the idea of interconnectivity teaches us that nothing is random, that everything in existence is part of a vast, intricate web of cause and effect. Just as our actions create karma, shaping our future experiences, the numbers we encounter in our daily lives might not be coincidences, but rather gentle signs guiding us toward greater self-awareness and enlightenment. The Buddha once said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." If this is true, then could it also be that the numbers we focus on, the ones that catch our attention, the ones we feel drawn to, are actually a reflection of the energies we cultivate within ourselves? Perhaps numbers serve as subtle reminders, urging us to remain mindful, to embrace change, or to seek balance in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. Ancient Buddhist teachings emphasize the significance of certain numbers, particularly those tied to wisdom, enlightenment, and karmic energy. Likewise, numerology, which explores the mystical significance of numbers, suggests that certain numbers can serve as keys to unlocking our highest potential. Whether we seek prosperity, spiritual awakening, or the strength to navigate life's transitions, we may find guidance in the subtle messages hidden within numbers. But what does this really mean in a practical sense? How can numbers influence our daily choices, our thoughts, our energy? And how do we recognize their deeper significance when they appear? As we step into the first week of March 2025, a time of transition and renewal, we are invited to reflect on the energies that are shaping our journey. It is a moment to pause, to take stock of where we are, and to open ourselves to the guidance that surrounds us. 3 numbers in particular, 88, 11, and 5, carry powerful energies that may help illuminate our path, offering insights into abundance, intuition, and transformation. Before we explore these numbers and their meanings, take a moment to reflect. Have you ever experienced moments where numbers seem to speak to you, appearing at just the right time as if offering reassurance or a sense of direction? Have you ever felt drawn to a particular number, even if you couldn't explain why? Do you believe the universe communicates with us in ways beyond words, through symbols, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges? What changes or challenges are currently unfolding in your life, and how might these numbers offer guidance? Life is constantly shifting, evolving, flowing like a river. Some days we feel in control, moving with the current, while other days we resist, struggling against the tides of change. The teachings of Buddhism remind us that everything is impermanent. Nothing is forever except change. Yet within this constant transformation, we can find wisdom, peace, and even luck if we remain present and open to the signs around us. With an open heart and a mindful spirit, let us now explore the hidden wisdom behind these 3 powerful numbers. Are you ready to embrace their transformative power? What lessons might they hold for you in the days and weeks ahead? If you pay attention, what might they reveal about your path, your purpose, and the energies shaping your life? The answers may already be waiting, woven into the fabric of the universe, ready for you to discover. The number 88 is often associated with abundance, prosperity, and the infinite cycle of energy in the universe. In both numerology and Buddhist teachings, the repetition of the number 8 amplifies its power, making it a symbol of limitless potential and karmic balance. But what does this really mean on a deeper, more spiritual level? How can we harness the energy of 88 to create a life of both material and spiritual richness? In Buddhism, the number 8 is profoundly significant, representing the Noble Eightfold Path, which is the foundation of the Buddha's teachings. This path consists of right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Each of these principles serves as a guide to achieving enlightenment and breaking free from suffering. When we see the number 88, we might take it as a reminder to align not only with external success, but also with inner wisdom. Are we pursuing prosperity with mindfulness? Are we using our wealth, whether material, emotional, or spiritual, in a way that benefits both ourselves and others? From a numerological perspective, 88 is often seen as a master number, a symbol of infinite abundance. In Chinese culture, the number 8 is considered one of the luckiest numbers, as its pronunciation is similar to the word for wealth and success. The repetition of 8 doubles its influence, suggesting that those who focus on the energy of 88 may find themselves drawing in opportunities for financial growth and stability. However, true abundance goes beyond money. It includes happiness, wisdom, generosity, and peace of mind. The Buddha once said, "Health is the greatest gift, contentment is the greatest wealth, a trusted friend is the best relative, and nirvana is the highest happiness." This reminds us that while financial success is valuable, true prosperity comes from living a life of balance and fulfillment. Seeing 88 repeatedly could be a sign that you are entering a phase of manifestation and karmic rewards. The law of karma teaches that what we put out into the world eventually returns to us. If you have been working hard with integrity, treating others with kindness, and staying true to your purpose, the appearance of 88 may be the universe's way of telling you that blessings and opportunities are on their way. But it also asks, are you prepared to receive abundance? Are you ready to step into a life of greater responsibility and generosity? If you resonate with the number 88, take a moment to reflect. Are you cultivating not just material wealth, but also spiritual wealth? Are you living in alignment with your higher values, or are you chasing success at the cost of inner peace? How can you use the blessings you receive to uplift others, creating a cycle of positive karma? The number 88 reminds us that abundance is not something we passively wait for. It is something we actively cultivate through our thoughts, actions, and intentions. Just as the Noble Eightfold Path guides us to right living, 88 encourages us to build a life that is both prosperous and meaningful. Wealth is fleeting, but wisdom endures. The real question is, how will you use your abundance to create a life of deeper purpose and fulfillment? The number 11 is often regarded as a master number, a symbol of spiritual awakening, intuition, and enlightenment. In numerology, it is believed to hold a powerful vibrational frequency, guiding those who encounter it toward deeper self-awareness and a heightened connection with the universe. But beyond numerology, the significance of 11 also aligns closely with Buddhist teachings, offering insights into mindfulness, inner wisdom, and the path to liberation. In Buddhism, numbers are not just symbols, but representations of deeper truths. The number 11 can be seen as a reminder of oneness and duality, two parallel lines standing together, symbolizing balance between the material and spiritual worlds. It calls us to recognize that while we live in a world of form and illusion, Our true nature is beyond the physical realm. The Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." The number 11 asks us, are we truly present in our lives? Are we listening to the quiet voice of our intuition, or are we distracted by the noise of the external world? In Buddhist thought, enlightenment is not something granted to us by an external force. It is something we awaken to within ourselves. The number 11 reflects this idea, acting as a bridge between the seen and unseen, the logical and the intuitive. It encourages us to trust our inner knowing, to embrace our spiritual path, and to step forward with confidence, even when the way ahead is uncertain. Have you ever had a moment when you felt an unexplainable pull toward a decision, a knowing deep inside that guided you in the right direction? That is the power of intuition, the same energy embodied by the number 11. Seeing 11 repeatedly could be a sign that you are entering a phase of heightened spiritual awareness. It may be nudging you to pay closer attention to your thoughts, emotions, and the synchronicities happening around you. The universe is always communicating, but are you listening? The Buddha taught, "What we think, we become." If you are being called toward personal growth or spiritual expansion, the number 11 reminds you that the answers you seek are already within you. Reflect on these questions. Are you allowing fear and doubt to cloud your inner wisdom, or are you trusting the guidance that arises from within? Are you open to spiritual awakening, or are you resisting the changes that may lead to greater understanding? What practices, such as meditation, mindfulness, or self-inquiry, can help you connect more deeply with your intuition? The number 11 is a doorway, an invitation to step beyond the limitations of the mind and into a space of greater awareness. It asks us to trust in the unseen, to listen to the quiet whispers of our soul, and to walk our path with faith and clarity. The Buddha once said, "No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path." The number 11 reminds us that while guidance is always available, the journey to enlightenment is ultimately our own. Are you ready to embrace the wisdom that is already within you? What truth is waiting to be revealed if you simply choose to listen? The number 5 is a powerful force of movement, change, and freedom, symbolizing the natural flow of life. In many spiritual traditions, it is seen as a number of transformation, adventure, and expansion. In Buddhism, the number 5 carries profound significance, reminding us of the impermanence of all things and the importance of embracing change with wisdom and mindfulness. From a Buddhist perspective, life is in a constant state of flux. Nothing remains the same, and attachment to stability often leads to suffering. The Buddha taught, "All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering." The number 5 encourages us to cultivate adaptability, to welcome new experiences, and to understand that true freedom comes not from controlling our circumstances, but from accepting their impermanence with grace. One of the most important teachings associated with the number 5 in Buddhism is the 5 precepts, which serve as ethical guidelines for living a mindful and harmonious life. These principles help us navigate change without losing our moral and spiritual center. The first precept, refraining from harming living beings, reminds us that change can sometimes bring turmoil, but how we treat others, even in uncertain times, defines our character. The second, refraining from taking what is not given, teaches that as life shifts, we must ensure our actions remain rooted in honesty and integrity, avoiding greed or shortcuts. The third, refraining from sexual misconduct, speaks to the ever-changing nature of relationships and desires, urging us to respect others and ourselves to create a life of peace and dignity. The fourth, refraining from false speech, reminds us that communication is key during times of transition, and speaking truthfully and kindly fosters trust and understanding. The fifth, refraining from intoxicants that cloud the mind, emphasizes that clarity and awareness are essential when navigating change, as a clear mind leads to wise decisions. If you are frequently encountering the number 5, it may be a sign that a major shift is on the horizon. Perhaps you feel restless, sensing that you are meant for something more but unsure of what lies ahead. You may be at a crossroads, needing to make a bold choice that could redefine your path. The number 5 encourages you to trust in the natural unfolding of life. As the Buddha said, "Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again." Are you resisting change, or are you allowing yourself to flow with life's transitions? What attachments are holding you back from experiencing true freedom? How can you cultivate adaptability while staying aligned with your values? Are you afraid of uncertainty, or can you see it as an opportunity for growth? How can you use the wisdom of the 5 precepts to navigate the changes in your life? Beyond transformation, the number 5 also represents balance between stability and movement. It sits at the center of the single-digit numbers, symbolizing a midpoint, a place where we can pause, reassess, and choose our next direction. In Buddhist teachings, the 5 aggregates describe the components that form our human experience: form, sensation, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. Understanding these aggregates helps us detach from the illusion of a fixed self, realizing that we are constantly evolving beings. Seeing 5 repeatedly may be a reminder to embrace life with an open heart and a fearless mind. It asks you to trust that even amid uncertainty, the universe is guiding you toward a higher purpose. The Buddha reassured us, "No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again." Life is like a river, always flowing, never stagnant. The number 5 calls us to let go of resistance, to move with the current rather than against it. It is a number that urges us to seek adventure, to welcome change, and to view every shift as a stepping stone towards something greater. What if the change you fear is actually leading you to the freedom you seek? Take a deep breath. Trust the process. Move forward with courage. The path is unfolding exactly as it should. As we reflect on the power of numbers and their deeper meanings, we begin to see that they are not just symbols, but messages, guiding us toward greater awareness, transformation, and wisdom. The numbers 88, 11, and 5 each hold unique energies, reminding us of the importance of abundance, spiritual awakening, and embracing change. The number 88 calls us to align material success with spiritual fulfillment, understanding that true wealth is not just measured in financial gain, but in wisdom, generosity, and peace of mind. The number 11 urges us to trust our inner guidance, awakening to the deeper truths within us, and embracing the journey toward enlightenment with clarity and confidence. The number 5 reminds us that change is the only constant and that true freedom lies in our ability to adapt, let go, and move forward with courage. Buddhism teaches us that everything is interconnected, and the lessons we take from these numbers are not just about luck, but about mindfulness, intention, and action. The Buddha once said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." These numbers serve as reminders that we have the power to shape our lives, not through mere chance, but through conscious choices, right effort, and unwavering faith in our path. As you move forward, ask yourself, what are you manifesting in your life? Are you embracing the opportunities before you, or are you holding on to fears that no longer serve you? Are you aligning with your highest purpose, or are you distracted by temporary concerns? The universe is always guiding us, speaking in ways both subtle and profound. When we listen, when we stay present, and when we trust the wisdom within, we find that we are exactly where we are meant to be. Embrace abundance with gratitude, seek truth with an open heart, and welcome change with fearless determination. Every moment is a new beginning. The path is yours to walk. Choose to step forward with wisdom, faith, and purpose. That's it for today. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more valuable insights. Want to dive deeper? Watch this next video right here. It's packed with even more great tips. See you there.